welcome to the game review of Barcelona beating Sevilla 4-1. What a performance, especially in the second half. And I wanted to try something different by giving you guys a game review, because there's a lot of things that I wanted to say without having like a tactical board present where we could just talk like this, and also for me to be able to make a lot more shorts, right? So yeah, as always, do subscribe to the channel. It's going to help us a lot to get this family to grow bigger. We upload weekly Barcelona tactical content only. So let's start. I wanted to start off by talking about Ronald Araujo. Araujo is not Barcelona material. I'm sorry if that hurt your heart. I'm sorry if that hurts your ears. I've been saying this for a long time, and we could see it last night. He's not a ball-playing center back like Barcelona requires you to be. We could see the likes of, at least Inigo is good at switching the ball. At least Inigo is a better passer than him. And I don't even want to talk about Pau Cubarsí and also Eric Garcia. They are much better ball-playing center backs than Ronald Araujo. If you look at that offside goal last night, that was scored because of him, he was not up to par with all the guys. Even Kunde on the far side could see. Kunde was talking to him and say, brother, you need to move up. And Ronald Araujo he's not on that level. He's not on that level. And a lot of guys that were with me in the live, and yes, we are doing lives nowadays. We are going to watch Barcelona games all live. I'm going to go live when we are playing, right? So do not forget that. And we're also going to do big European games. So please join our live. A lot of you guys could see that Ronald Araujo, if you watch the game properly, you would see Araujo is not Barcelona material. He's just not. He's a good player for, I'm going to give him props. He has the speed. He's great at tackling. He's great in the area. I think he's one of the best center backs in the air in terms of heads and stuff. He's great at running back. He has speed. He can do recovery. But Araujo is just not Barcelona material, and that's just I'm just sorry. And he's going to be good in teams like Juventus that want to sign him, where they're going to defend much more than a team like Barcelona would. But Barcelona is going to anyway have most of the ball, so we're going to require you to have some on the ball skills, and I don't feel like he has it. And if you do feel like he has it, please let me know down in the comment section. Do you think Ronald Araujo is up to par to what a Barcelona center back should be? And then secondly, I also wanted to touch on a little bit about Frenkie de Jong and Casado. There's a lot of fans that's really negative towards Casado because you love Frenkie so much that you want Casado to fail. And I think we should look at it differently. I prefer Casado over Frenkie de Jong. The reason why is because I don't feel like we need so much movement in the pivot position. And I talked about this in the live yesterday, where I said that if we look at in the days of Xavi, also in the days of Ronald Koeman, Frenkie de Jong wasn't good as a single pivot. Maybe in the Flick team he would, but in Xavi and in Koeman he wasn't good. He was great when Sergio Busquets was there, right? But here's the deal: if Casado is playing so well, he's gonna make Frenkie want to play well, and we're already seeing it. I can admit Frenkie de Jong is much better than what he was. But just because you like Frenkie so much doesn't mean you have to hate on Casado. And that doesn't mean you have to hate on somebody like me that prefers Casado over Frenkie de Jong. This is good for Barcelona, because when last have we had this problem where fans are so drawn between Casado and Frenkie de Jong? Half of the fan base saying no, Frenkie should start. The other half says no, Casado should start. Casado is great. But I prefer, especially in the big games, I prefer Casado. But overall, it was a great game from Barcelona, especially at the start of the second half. We're going to touch on that in the tactical analysis, because those two goals from Fermin and Rafinha, that was actually a build-up from the end of the second half, and Flick made that change from the end of the first half, excuse me, and Flick made that change and impacted the game immediately. And that was a great substitution. You're going to see that. So please do watch the tactical analysis, which is coming up after this video in a few hours time. But overall, I can really say that Kunde was great. Balde was also good at taking on players a little bit here and there. I wish he could have some better positioning and go like forward in his position, just like Lamine Yamal is. Of course, we could see a lot of movement from Rafinha. Rafinha was excellent as well. Gavi wasn't really in the game that much. Gavi is also like a big game player that's going to give you a lot of energy in the midfield running, and that's why I feel like Flick has always picked him and Casado to play together in that. So Gavi wasn't really in the game, and I think that was the substitution that Flick got right. It was an excellent substitution from Hansi Flick. And Lamine Yamal also, his game was a little bit off last night. I don't think he was really in the game that much. He was doing Lamine Yamal stuff, but there was a few selfish moments, and I think he's gonna learn from that, and he needs to be able to be. We need to allow Lamine Yamal also to be a little bit more selfish, right? But overall, Frenkie de Jong was great. Pedri was just sensational. He got man of the match. I think it was deserved for Pedri that he was able to influence the game, and his assists are now starting to pile up. People are now starting to score when he's doing those chips. What a ball he gave to Fermin for that second goal from Barcelona. Robert Lewandowski was good as well. I would have liked to see maybe somebody like what's his name, Ferran Torres. I think in the first half we needed Ferran Torres because nobody was really running in behind, right? So I would have loved to see maybe that Ferran getting a chance as well. But Fermin got a red card, and that game changed completely. So overall, it was a great game, especially in the second half from Barcelona. We needed the points. We are now second, 2 points, excuse me, not second, 2 points off of Real Madrid and only 1 point off of Atletico Madrid. So it was a great second half, specifically from Barcelona. Great team management from the manager, and great play from Szczesny as well. We can't forget Szczesny. Szczesny was just incredibly good. And so yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do not forget to subscribe. We're gonna do a lot more game reviews like this because there's things that I want to say. Like I said, that I don't want to have a tactical board on the screen. I want you to see me like this. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, we go live every Barcelona game and also the big Champions League game. I'm gonna see you guys live for the Madrid-Manchester City game tomorrow night. So please join the live. Let's watch the game together. There's a lot of you guys that have some really great input. We talk very nicely. You can ask the guys that has been there in the live. So please join that. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.